main topic is there should be no tuition fees for home and EU and undergraduated studying at university in England. So I'm Manon Campos, and I think that it's true that shouldn't be no tuition fees. First, because young people have a lot of debt in England, a lot, and almost all, in fact, and they have to pay back a lot of money. And tuition fees actually it's £900 a year, so it's just a huge amount of money. And I think that's a real problem for the UK, and that can be resolved partly if we just stop the tuition fees. I also think that as we are in this 21st century, we would have access to free education. That would be a right for everyone to be educated, to come to university. That really should be a right for everyone. And people lack of education can lead to manipulation. That's really known in every country that there are not enough education, that there exists manipulation, I think. And to finish, I think really that it's not because you are clever that you are rich. You will be rich but not clever, and the other thing is right. You can be poor and really clever. So why shouldn't we give the chance to these people because they are poor? I think that's really not a good thing to pay so much money and not give the chance to them.
Okay. I am Alessia Rubinacci, I repeat. And I totally agree with you because I think that to study is a human right. So everybody should have the possibility to study, and not everybody have the economic possibility. So if there aren't fees to pay, you can study. And I think also that the culture is the most important thing. So everybody should have the possibility. And in my opinion, our future depends also from the study. So it's a pity don't have this possibility, and for a better future. And I think also that it's also for foreign students, and because when someone decides to go abroad, have to spend a lot of money, and if he hadn't have to pay the fees, can use this money for the house and something else.
I'm Maria Rui, and I'm disagree with you because I consider that paying fees means that you want to study, you really want to study, because for instance you can avoid laziness, because for instance in Spain, 1 year degree in Spain for my course. It cost 1,000 euros, but sometimes I prefer to stay in my house, sleeping or doing nothing, because it's only 1,000 euros for a year. And I think it's really important to pay that fees because it's a obligation to go to the university and you really want to study something, and it's important to study something because education is really important. But if you haven't got enough money to study, you can find a part-time job that, for instance, in England is really there are a lot of jobs that you can work only for a part-time, not a full-time, and you can get some money to pay that fees, and your parents of course could help you for studying because education is really important, but you have to pay something because there are some people that are living for education. For instance, what you are going to say?
Yeah, so Archie is probably her, sorry. And I can add that actually you have to think in another way because you talk about everybody have to study is a free education for all, but education has a cost. So it's important to pay the tuition fees because these tuition fees provide the universities, for example, to have new buildings, for example, like new infrastructure. And with this new infrastructure, you can have new services for all the students. For example, here in Manchester, you've got different new sport complex when you can go every time you want, play football, play basketball, a lot of sports, and it's just free. But in a manner of saying that you just have to show that you're a student from the university and you can do whatever you want. For example, the library, say it opened like 24 hours and every day, so you can go every time you want to study to study. Sorry, and other thing you can pay teacher also. So if the teacher are paid, if the teacher are paid, say, when I say that is like if the teacher are paid, they have some classes. They are more motivated to learn because they say now I'm well paid. I can do my classes. I can just teach for someone and say yeah I'm doing my job and I'm paid for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in fact, I got your point. I think that indeed the tuition fees are a sort of barrier for people to come, in fact, in the lessons, in the class. So yeah, in fact, yeah. But I really think that it's it's a problem for poor people, for people who can't afford.
Yeah. So yeah.
Those are
So
too expensive.
I agree. It's like a problem of say that maybe some people are motivated when they show with the tuition fees, but maybe it also shows that some person cannot
Yeah.
be able, cannot afford the the studies because it's too expensive for them.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be cheaper,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
it's
maybe,
cheap,
yeah.
but we have to pay
It's,
something because
Yeah.
teachers have been studying at university and he has to be paid.
yeah, sure.
And they have to
Yeah.
be paid because they study something.
Yeah, and in that case, they're not the government who pays for the university. And before it was just 3,000 pounds the year at university, and then it's just 3 times more.
Yeah, three times
So I
more.
think maybe cheaper. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
cheaper
And
would be a
for
good
the-
idea.
Yeah.
Maybe 1,000, like in
1,000
Spain.
in Spain
Why
is
not?
it's expensive for,
And it's
for
enough
a lot
Yeah.
of people,
to-
but
yeah.
it's good because we have to pay the cheats, teachers,
Yeah, it's more
people who
expensive.
clean the infrastructure, buildings, and the cafe, all
Yeah,
of that.
all the-
We have
yeah.
to pay that people because they want to work. They have to give money to their families too. We are studying, but they have studied something for having money.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
I think we got the point that maybe the government need to pay more all the teacher and,
Yeah.
and give
Yeah.
more money
Yeah.
for universities. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
We
a,
have
it's a
to
goal
pay
for all
less.
government in
Yeah.
the European Union.
Yeah, why not?
Please
Yeah.
In my
give
opinion,
them money
yeah.
for university.
In my opinion, the government must pay.
Help.
Yeah, should help
Yeah.
more. Should pay
Exactly.
teachers,
Pay for the poor
students
people
too,
that can.
but yeah.
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 No, I would think that maybe the government should pay for